All right, I figured I'd talk through 1.6 here just because answers can look a little bit different and I wanted to talk about some stuff. So you're given this equation right here and asked to express y as a function of x. In a previous class, you may have been told to solve this equation for y, and essentially that's the same thing you're doing here, except for maybe a little bit of notational differences. So you take this equation and you want to get the y all by itself. You might think to subtract x from both sides of the equation. I'm going to do things a little bit differently. I'm going to add 8y cubed to both sides of the equation just to avoid having things being negative. And so you add 8y cubed over to this side. And since I'm trying to solve for y, I'm going to write the 8y cubed term on the left-hand side. And then I'll divide both sides by 8. So I get y cubed is x over 8. And therefore y is equal to the cubed root of x over 8. Which is a perfectly good answer. However, I want to make the point that this simplifies. The cubed root, or any root, of a fraction is equal to that root of the numerator divided by that root of the denominator. Essentially, this root here is an exponent, and you can distribute exponents over quotients like this. So I can say that this is the cubed root of x divided by the cubed root of 8. Why would I bother doing that? I mean, that kind of looks uglier than this. That's true, but the cubed root of 8 is just a number 2. So I could say that y is equal to the cubed root of x over 2. But wait a minute, what's this have to do with a function? I just solved for y. If I was going to express it as a function, I would write it a little bit differently. Maybe I would choose the letter f to represent function, although that's a somewhat arbitrary choice. And I say f of x is equal to the cubed root of x divided by 2. And so I would leave my final answer looking like that. No reason it's the letter f, that's just the most standard letter you use in terms of a function. So I'll call that good.